Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're here today continuing our summer survival series. Arid, that's the game we're playing. Hang on, I just want to kind of enjoy this music for a moment. We're having a cool day here in the middle of the heat. It's a little cloudy, a little rainy. We had some thunder last night. It was very nice. I slept very well. Alright, enough of that. Let's play the game. Continue! Alright, here we are. It's about 7 a.m. Ooh, look at that smokestack. Very cool. Oh, we are quite hungry and thirsty, so let's see what we can do about that before we get moving. We have these canned peeled toms, which ain't no San Marzanos, in case anyone was wondering about that. I cooked with San Marzanos for the first time recently, actually. They were quite good. I made some chili with them, and I gotta say, it was the best chili I've ever had, personally. If I may be forgiven for speaking well of myself. Alright, we won't bother crafting anything right now. So, we need to get out of this town and move to the mountain near the old ruins. Oil. We're gonna need more water before we can get moving, but I don't know that we'll be able to do that. We're gonna leave all this here. We drank all our water. So that's unfortunate. You know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Realistically, a few different ways we can get water. You can dig for it sometimes. Actually, I don't know how practical it is to purify the water that comes out of the cacti. We could set up a condensation system to collect water. All kinds of things we could be doing. That is a cog. We will not take the time to disassemble that right now. In any case, do we have clay on us right now? We do. We're going to smear that on our skin for some sun protection. And then we're going to get moving. Still have no idea where Bubba came down. Okay, we have left town. The notes mention a cave somewhere close to the cactus farm. There's a cactus farm over here? Well, that's a building. Let's look at this shack first. There's a note here. Something is killing us. We have been sending letters to the city, but no one has come. Company says it's the gas from the mines. I know what I have seen. We will hide in the caves at north, hoping this will pass. Okay. So they went north. Nothing in there. That's a rock. We don't need that. Alright, let us search this structure. There's also something over there we can check in. Nicotiana. Don't need that. As far as I know, we don't need that. A little bit of charqui. Always use wood. We don't seem to be able to jump over this. Yeah, so far, this hasn't been that much of a survival game. The survival is sort of a side element to the overall story, which is fine. Oh, you know, I didn't even check. I should check on the menu if there's like a free play, endless survival mode for this. Okay, that. Let's go check over here first, for no particular reason. Oh, hey, there's a cemetery here. Hey, a bone. We'll take that? No, it's just a regular bone. Okay. I mean, obviously there are survival elements here. We will die of thirst if we don't find water, but so far that hasn't been that much of a problem. Food's been super easy to come by. And the sun is the sun, you know? Barrel, book. We'll read that in a second here. Clay. Turns out we do want clay. Cloth. Dirty. Oh, okay, well. Oh, I can just put the water right back in. Okay, that's cool. Alright, this is Idaho Johnson's journal. We found something from Idaho before. It took me a week to wend through this desolate landscape, following the trail of the Atacamenos away from the creatures that hounded me. The miners gave them no name. They only hide from them in their poisonous claws. I have decided to call them llamacortas, after the name the old tribes gave to them. He decided to call them by the name the tribe calls them, by which the tribe calls them, and he thought this was worth telling us, okay? They were the llama's bane, killing livestock with a mere scratch, a blight from the gods. Oh, llama cutter? I'll have to etymologize that. Anyway, we don't want the dirty water. I mean, we'll take it if it's all that we have available, but there isn't a water purifier near here, so I don't really want that. We're not desperate enough yet. We'll get there. Yeah, animal trap. Haven't needed that. What is... Oh, that's just a campfire. Oh, hey. Speaking of which. Okay, cool. Really shouldn't be running out here right now. We need to get into shade, but we will... What is that noise? Is that a plane? I can't tell. All I see is birds. Alright. Okay, so that'll take a minute. We should repair this fire while we're here. Let's do that. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to fix that before we start developing heat exhaustion. Okay, it just takes a moment. Inside, inside, inside. Hooah! Salt. Good. Coal. Sure, why not? This is not... Get out of the way. Not going to be particularly useful to us. Is there a bed in here? There's no bed. A hat that we can't wear. To collect. Yep, we just cut it down into leather. What a waste. And there's no bed in here. So that's slightly irritating. What's this? That is a picture of a fat biscaccia. Icon has water priest? No? Okay. That's fine. We can fix this while we wait. We need planks. I don't think there are any planks right here, though. And I tell you what, I am not trekking back anywhere to get them. Is there anything I can break down in here? This is not going to yield planks, is it? Unrefined wood. Not that helpful. Pipe joint. Metal scrap. Are we overweight yet? Almost. I'm going to smear some more clay on us. I don't know how long this takes. Realistically, this would take a long time to drip our water through 3 layers of cloth. But, here I don't think it's going to take all that long, necessarily. Longer than I want to stand around waiting, though. Is that a structure over there? No, stop running. It's dangerous. Yeah, do not enter. Danger. We've already seen these signs. Remarkably regular writing on those. They must have some kind of local sign shop that makes these. Oh, here we are. Another one of these right next door. Amazing. Hammer. Okay, we are officially overloaded. More dirty water. And we need more planks. What do we need for this? Just some grass? Grass is easy. He said, immediately struggling to find grass. There's some over here. Yeah, okay, we are too heavy. Let us discard this wood. And this wood. And this metal scrap. It's probably good for the moment. Do not discard the oil.
I must pass through. Getting closer to Bubba is my only way out.
Okay, so Bubba's up there somewhere. Okay, so we do maybe want to go the other direction first? Just to see what's over there, perhaps, maybe? Should we have ourselves a little explorer? Just picking up a bunch of grass for no particular reason at this point. I just like it, okay? Anyway, yeah, I think this is probably the better shelter for our purposes. It's out of the sun. Corrugated metal shelters in direct sunlight. How fabulous. Oh, we got an achievement for fixing things. All right, let's hike back here. Hike back? We'll just trot back. It's not that far. See if this is done filtering. And then we'll go the other way. Boom, we got water. Okay. This way, then. I don't like all the birds that are hovering nearby. That's the town. And this is the way I chose not to go. So this is the way we shall now go. Yes. Plank. 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 We do need a couple of plank. Just in general. Okay, so we have a little bit of platforming to do here. This could be interesting. I like a nice, interesting bit of gameplay. Are you aloe? You sure are. So I looked into this. This stuff is edible. Aloe vera is. I don't know that I'm going to bother. As far as I can tell, you can't just, like, saute it and call it a day. Canned coffee, canned sardines. Oh, those reduce hydration. Whatever, just drink. There. Ooh. Yeah, that's edible. Yeah, as far as I tell, you can't just saute aloe vera. Apparently they use it to make, like, jelly cubes. No pasar. Okay, so this is the cactus farm. That means we can get some cactus fruit. I don't have rampo. Not familiar with that, but we can get nopal around here, which I've been cooking with quite a bit. My wife quite likes that. I mean, so do I. Awesome. Okay. Ow!
I would definitely not drink that.
Find the bathtub. We got an achievement for this. Where's that water coming from? Hold on. I'm not sure about this. Okay, no, I think this is the way we were supposed to go. Whatever, I'm not hiking back again. We're just moving forward is what we're doing. Sí, peligro. Está bien. Am I impressing you with my extremely limited grasp of Spanish, viewers?
I need to get out of the sun. Going wacky.
Oh, whoops, so she is. There.
Nice little hut. Safe from prying eyes.
Game got a little chunky there for a moment. Gardner's letter 2 of 3. We might have been discovered, but it doesn't matter anymore. Something happened at the plant. Something terrible. I have been waiting for you, but you never came. Mario. Ah, this is that young gay couple, I think, we learned about last time. We're overloaded again. I'm going to put down our coal. Ooh, I didn't plug in my cooling pad. Hang on, stand by. Okay, there we go, that's better. We are still overloaded. I am actually recording again, right? Yes, I am. So let's see what we can do. We have some raw meat. We could take a minute to break that down. What do we have that we don't need? I need a crafting bench just so I can use some resources. Let's see. Let's actually drop some stuff. Stop looking at it and drop it. Don't drop the oil. Don't drop the planks. We might actually need those. Hammer, bone. We can drop this bone. Oh, was that a rock? No, it's some clay. Junio. Seeds. Talia. Still not entirely sure what this is. The stuff I was finding online did not make sense. So if anyone can help me out there, please feel free. We can drop all this grass. Still not quite enough. Very well. We will simply continue moving. So something interesting I want to point out. Let's do some anthropology over here. All right, some archaeology even, because we're looking at these old structures. So note that we have two kinds of structures that we've encountered here, right? These stone structures and these others, which are made from various pieces of wood and metal. Okay, we got to drop stuff. I'll continue this line of thinking in a moment. We don't need this necessarily. We've got plenty of oil. There we go. We'll just eat the rest of our cactus fruit. Okay, great. Anyway, so we've got these two structures. Okay, we'll compare this one to this one. So, these stone structures were obviously intended to be permanent. And you might think that the whole area collapsed at the same time, but I think we're looking at two separate periods of social collapse here. Because these are permanent structures. They were obviously made to stand, and the fact is they're all ruined. Which leaves us, in my mind, with two options. Option one, I think we're going in there next. Somebody deliberately knocked all these down, which I don't think is correct. Or option two, these have been abandoned for a long, long time, and whoever built these decided not to rebuild them. Now, these other more recent structures, none of these look like they were intended to be permanent. If they are supposed to be permanent, then they were terribly constructed. There's the plane! Bubba! 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 There's no point running after him like this. But there it is. We finally laid eyes on the plane. It's very blurry and in the distance, but that is indeed the plane. See, this is hardly anything. A lot of these stones appear to have been carried off for other purposes. Bubba! Alright, anyway. Man, where was I going with this? Right, these are temporary structures. They've got to be. Right, they're made from sheets of metal and random pieces of wood. And you could argue that the big settlement that we were in earlier, or just a minute ago, was intended to be permanent and it was just badly constructed, but these things are all over the place. These shacks are everywhere, and a lot of them are located next to these old structures. It's just very odd. Of course, the mining company probably didn't intend to stay here any longer than they had to. Obviously, they're not that concerned with the well-being of their people. I don't think they've been here long enough to run off the locals. I think the locals were gone by the time they got here. Because if these structures were intact, they would be using them. There would be no point in knocking these down and then building scrap shacks. Let's go check out this mine. We're getting a little tired. This is the hiding spot they mentioned. Look, a dead guy! With some bones! Collect some planks, I guess. And our axe is broken. Very well. Bare hands it is. Yeah, that wears us out a lot more. Okay, we have to go take a nap before we can continue. Let's see what's in here. If this is a hiding spot, surely there will be a bed somewhere. Oh man, I don't want these. Hang on. Drop rocks. And we'll drop these planks too. We'll come back for them if we need them. We don't have a pick. How incredibly frustrating. Okay. Well, what do we do about that? I suppose we backtrack. Actually, let's continue on for a little bit here. Let's rest. We're going to need to purify some water at some point.
I can't keep my eyes open.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Leave me alone. We'll give her about that much sleep for now. Never mind, it's nighttime. Back to sleep with you. Sleep until 3 a.m. It's easy enough to argue that the mining company could have run out the locals, because the fact is, this is a problem all across South America, is the mining companies destroy everything, because there are a lot of natural resources
Water.
out here.
Water.
Yeah, we're taking care of it. And the mining companies want them, obviously, and they will do what needs to be done to get them, which usually means pretty bad things for whoever lives in the area. And yes, it has been bad for the indigenes. It's also been bad for the, what do we call them? The descendants of the European settlers, right? Because the fact is the mining companies don't care whose lives they ruin. And, oh boy, we are actually pretty low on sustenance here. We've got plenty of chunio. But water is going to be a problem. Alright. Okay, the plane is circling. Let's head in that direction. We need a pick. There was a pick in town, so we could hike back there. I think there was one that I deliberately chose not to pick up. But for right now, let's move forward and see if we can find some water and get closer to the plane. Of course, even if we do flag Bubba down, there's no way he's going to be able to land here. Look at all these hats. Okay, we got an achievement for finding this. There's that if anyone wants to try to read the Spanish. Oil, we're good on oil, we need water. Can't drink the oil, shouldn't drink the oil, will kill us. Oh man, I love that the shade is moving with the sun. That's so cool. That's such a nice detail. It's gonna kill us, but it's a nice detail. Yeah, the mining companies don't care who you are. They'll run out whoever needs to be run out and then mistreat the workers that are doing it. Nobody wins. Except, I guess, the people that own the mining companies. This is a bad spot for a bed, I'm gonna say it. Look, there's more settlement over here. Of course, we can't rule out that these are meant to be permanent structures, and the people who built them are just incompetent. Water, water, water. Clean water. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, hello. You got anything? Nope. We could possibly make a pick out of his bones. Slightly disrespectful, but this is actually an emergency.
Why would anyone deserve this?
There's a pick. I don't think anyone deserves this. I don't believe that anyone deserves to be staked out and picked in the head. Deserve is a really strong word in most cases, and I generally have a hard time believing that anyone deserves anything. Oh, we made a circle. Neat. Okay then. You know, the word deserve implies a sort of objective correctness that I just think is extremely difficult to demonstrate. And of course, what you think people deserve will depend entirely upon your own interpretation of reality. Oh, cactus fruit? Nope, just flowers. Let's go squat here in the shadow of this rock. Just tuck ourselves up under here like a little bug. Can I not? Okay. This will be a good place to shelter while I smear us with clay. There we go. Now we can hike back to the mine. Again, it's not hike, it's just a slightly difficult walk. Bubba, don't leave! He has nowhere to land here. So we're gonna have to get somewhere more open. You know, looking at all this, in deserts and dry areas, something you can reasonably count on is that at some point there will be like a catastrophic rainstorm that gets you your whole water supply for the year. But apparently, my understanding, based on what I've read online, is that the Atacama doesn't even get that. Now, if I'm wrong about that, someone can feel free to correct me down in the comments. I would love to know more. But it seems like this place is just hot and dry all the time. Look at the snow on those mountains, and the plain with Bubba in it, which is barely visible on my screen. I'm going to avoid a rant about the evils of mining companies because I don't think that really needs to be stated. Obviously, mining is incredibly invasive and destructive. You're knocking down mountains and taking what is under them. But, you know, there are probably more ethical ways we could be going about it. But, as I am continually reminded, the pick is already broken. A rad boy. Oh, this isn't even the way out, is it? Is that all we're here for? Okay. What do you mean I can't just use my hands to dislodge these? Oh my goodness. Okay. We need another pick, I guess. Let's see if we can find a crafting table. I don't remember if we can make our own. Onward this way, I guess. Well, we found a rad boy, so that's something. There wasn't an achievement for that, was there? A little disappointing. Not gonna lie. I got one for finding the Hat Man. Okay, back to heading toward the plane, I guess. Of course, you could argue that in a place like this, it kind of doesn't matter what you do to the environment, because look at it, but turns out that's just not true. The more we learn about the natural world, the more we find out that every single part of the system is actually vital to the system. That's why it developed that way. If it hadn't developed this way, it would have just developed some other way. But everything exists for a reason. It's doing something. Go ahead and repair this, as long as we're over here. Get some dirt. Clay and a rock. Well, I don't need the rock, but I'll take the clay. I definitely don't need 3 rocks. Well, actually, I suppose we could fix this as long as we're over here. Just, you know, to have another camp to fall back on, I guess. This bed's in an okay spot. Not the best. Ah, yes, a wood stick, as opposed to what, precisely? I've always been confused about that terminology, because it comes up over and over again in games. Wooden stick! That's not what I wanted to do. As far as I'm aware, actual sticks can only be made of wood. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm using that word too exclusively. Okay, so I guess we were going the right way in the first place. There wasn't a crafting table in here, was there? No, that would be too easy. Alright, and I don't remember which way we came from, so forgive me while I blunder around for a bit. This looks promising. I think we started to come this way and then turn around. I think this is the spot. Nope, can't read that. Also, what I've been discovering editing the last couple of videos is that the Spanish in this, I don't think...
Someone's blocked the canyon with an explosion.
I don't think is 100% correct, and that could just be because of, oh, very nice, where the game was made.
Time to get working. Axes and pickaxes should be enough.
Okay. Well, we don't have either of those, so we'll start with bare hands.
I can barely keep my eyes open. Gotta rest.
Okay, lady. Remember how I was saying that you were mightier than Will Mackenzie? I am fully prepared to take that back. Don't make me. I've been on your side this whole time, but I will turn on you. Alright, so... right here? Can I just go right over here? We need a pick, though. We don't have it. We don't have explosives.
Sun's
Oh,
burning
my
me
goodness.
up.
Okay, well, we got a bed. This is a crafting table. Sticks. Sticks and rocks. Okay, so this is going to be our camp for the immediate future.
Can't keep my eyes open.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta rest.
I think I hate you. Alright, we need grass and sticks. Everything's fine. Can't run right now because she's tired. She's so eepy. Been walking around in the desert all day. I forget how much we need, so we're just going to grab a lot. As Bubba's endless circling torments me. Okay, we got to get shelter.
Gotta get cool.
Yeah.
Before I drop.
Mild sunburn. I don't want to hear it. Oh, we have aloe. What am I doing? Go over here. This is closer. Oh, we need to process that first. Well, we got clay. There we go. That'll help. We still don't have sticks, though. Oh, I dropped some sticks over there, didn't I? I guess we'll repair the animal trap, why not? I still don't have sticks. Okay. Okay, this is what we're fixing, I guess. It's a critter trap. We'll set it. Okay, neat. We don't need to bait it. Okay, wasn't one of these sacks full of sticks? Yep. Okay, great. We can fix the crafting table now. If we can make our own pick. Because I don't remember if we can, but we need more. There we go. Okay, hang on a second. I want to be able to run. No, I don't care. Sticks. Why are there no sticks? Because we're not near anything that could drop them. It's alright. We'll get there. See? Sticks. This is still significantly easier than the long dark. for the time being. Who knows? They could decide to just crank the difficulty up to 11 as we go forward, which would not necessarily be the wrong thing to do. Now, if I have to hike back to town... Excuse me, there's shade right here. Alright, fine. If I have to hike all the way back to town to get that other pick that we found, I will be mildly annoyed. But only mildly. Okay, we might have to catch a nap here. Hello, Shade. No? There we go. She's very particular.
I'd do anything for some water
Oh,
right now.
yeah, pardon me. We can actually fix that. There. Yeah, she's feeling okay for the moment. Can we break down these graves into usable wood? I'm joking! My kingdom for a stick. There. How many we got? 4. I'm going to pick up a couple extra, just in case. Unless it involves me walking all the way back here. We'll just go ahead and move forward. Oh, there's a stick. There's a stick. Hello. Stick, stick, stick. Yes. Okay. Now we'll slowly stump our way back. Okay, that plane is actually out here with me. That's quite loud. Aha, 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 aha. More steak, more. Yes, good steak. Even as an adult, man, sometimes you gotta just pick up a good stick. That's the town. Moving on. Also, I'm only pretty sure there was a pick back there that we didn't pick up, and I don't remember where it was. And I'm not reviewing the footage, so... We's gonna hope for the best. Mm-hmm. We should rest so that we can jog, because this is oh so tedious. Also, she's about to start complaining about the sun again. I'm just gonna let her get sunburned. You want to complain? I'll give you something to complain about.
I need to get out of the sun.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Going wacky.
You are wacky. Alright. We made it back to camp. Let's fix this thing. Alright, see what we can do here. Let's craft everything we can. Break down the biscotcha. Beautiful. For aloe cream we need clay. Well, that's easy enough. Ooh, we can salt the meat. Fantastic. Okay, couple units of clay. That's easy enough, because we got dirt piles nearby. There's one. Nope, that's a rock. There's a dirt pile. I should really just let her rest. Nope, she can't even dig. She's too tired. Alright. Well, that kind of makes the decision for us, doesn't it? I don't understand how our temperature gauge is so far down. That doesn't track. Oh, hey, we got something. Alright, take a nap. It's gonna be late by the time we get up, but it's fine. Yeah, too bad we can't build some kind of condenser to collect water for us while we're sleeping.
Hunger pains get worse.
Although I suppose out here...
Please, God, just a drop of water.
I took care of it! You're complaining and it's already been taken care of. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Yeah, go ahead and use the oil. Cook that. Light. There we are. What was I going to say? Doesn't matter. We got seeds. Very well. Nope, that's not what I... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Nice night. Look at the stars. Look at these stars. Oh yeah. Pick. Pick, 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 pick. I see knives, axes, shovels. We already caught something. There we go. We need a wooden handle and some metal scrap. We can make a wooden handle out of unrefined wood and some glue. Well, we do happen to have some unrefined wood nearby. Right over here. Plenty of it. Okay. Wooden handle. That's not what I wanted to do. And now we can make a pick, yes? Nope, because we need more metal scrap. That's actually not such a problem for us. Because there are metal bits all over the place. We'll just need to wait until morning. Just go ahead and cook all of this. I'm not doing it again. Wouldn't mind having a second one of those, but oh well. Oh, we need Irampo fruit to make a shish kebab. That's unfortunate. Okay, stand here and watch the fire for a second. I gotta go close up because they're bringing the lawn equipment over. Right, because heaven forbid we go one single day without somebody operating a power tool right outside my house. Oh, Bubba's just kind of circling and circling, isn't he? Alright, well, we'll need to go hunt around for scrap. That's actually not going to be too hard to come by, though. How much do we need? We need 8 units of scrap. And we have a hammer, so that's... I'm glad I didn't drop the hammer, because I was definitely thinking about dropping the hammer. Oop. Ah, food's cooked. Cool. Take that back. Alright, let us sleep until morning. Or at least until the sun starts to come up. 5 a.m. is probably good. There we are.
Pronto.
You need to shut up, Pronto. Ooh, hey, this meat helps restore thirst. That's cool. Okay. Alright, so apparently I should have been breaking down all those bits of machinery that were lying around. Which way was town? Over here, I think. Okay, if we spot that pick that I'm pretty sure is lying around here, we'll grab it. Otherwise, we'll just get whatever scrap we can and get out of here. Boy, it's dark. Alright, there's the sun. Wow, instantaneous. Here we are. Don't use the good hammer, I think. Well, there we go. Rock, rock, rock. Barrel! Seeds. They don't take up much space in the inventory. I thought we were done here. I was done with this place, but it wasn't done with me. Huh. Okay, legitimately though. Where is the scrap metal that I need? Not here. This is going to be a problem.
If you read this, I'd rather not.
Okay.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know. What are you looking at? I can't
Very
tell.
colorful way of asking back their money.
Oh, now she's reacting to all the graffiti.
Assassins.
She's reacting to
Too many
all the graffiti.
accusations for him to be innocent.
Oh my goodness. She was reacting to all the graffiti that we saw last time. Super delayed. Okay. Please, I wish to come inside. Can I not? Huh. Okay, thought we could. Never mind, I'll go around. What's going on? There we are. I'm going to use a coffee pot to make a pickaxe, by the way. That's the plan here. We need 2 more. Just a little tedious. It's fine, though. Don't mind me as I sprint like a lunatic around this abandoned settlement. Yeah. No, no, no! Give it back! I specifically remember deciding not to pick up that one. But now we need it. Can I have the bottles? Yeah! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We're gonna get what we need. We know this. Logically, we know this. Emotionally, I'm struggling a little bit. Oh my goodness. Please, give me what I want. And I'll leave. That sounds reasonable to me. Pot with lid, that's no good. Pot lid. Ah, okay. Alright, now then. Here's the hidey spot. Alright, we're getting there. We can make a pick now. Alright, great. We did that. That is a task that we have accomplished. Now then, where did we need to be to use this again? Oh, we're out of water again. That is a little bit of an issue. We can offset that slightly with these canned green beans. Mmm. Insofar as green beans are concerned, I do prefer them fresh. But, you know, canned green beans are one of those things... At least if you grew up in America, I think everybody ate canned green beans a lot growing up. I don't know. definitely a regular feature in my life. Not so much at home, but everywhere else. Am I going the right way? No. Yes. It's too bad we don't have a compass. What? Deadly Sands, apparently. Day 8, Deadly Sands. Okay. Oh, you know, we did have some dirty water in one of the water filters along this way. Ah. We ain't been in here yet. And, well, there's not much reason for us to come in here. It's just another one of these. Let's see what's in here. Okay, nothing. Great. This is fantastic. I'm so glad we found this. Sarcasm. This counts as water, and we can make kebab. Okay, there's the cactus farm. We're making progress. We're making progress here. Let's see, how long have we been going? Slightly less than an hour, so I'd like to dig through that tunnel before we finish here. Hang on, I want to grab some clay for us. I broke the shovel. Well, I hope this is productive then. Because, boy, do I not want to make another shovel. If it's not one thing... Okay, this, I think, is not correct. But we'll go ahead and break this down anyway. Yeah, okay. Yes, all that was in here was that viscacha. So that was a waste of pickaxe and a bunch of rocks that we don't need. Wonderful. Here's another cog. And the hammer's broken. And we're tired. Oh, you know what? You know what we can do about that? We have coffee.
Up and at 'em.
Unlimited stamina. Please? Please? Okay. What do you mean I have to put water in to get water out? What kind of game is this? It's alright, we're getting there. See? There's Bubba. There he is. This is oil. Maybe there could be a little water mixed in with the oil? I'll drink dirty water, don't push me. I mean, we still have some food with water in it, so, you know, it's fine. For now, it's fine. Over here, perhaps? Nope. Anything in here? Ooh, yes. It's still got some in it. Wonderful. Alright, great. Oh, the coffee wore off. Please, I just want to find where we were before. Oh, hello. Hang on. We may have found something more interesting than a way out of the desert. Let me up here.
Seems to be unfinished.
Oh, interesting. Neat. I don't know enough about this region or its people to offer commentary on this, but it's cool that there's a mural here. Oh, there's a dead guy. Bone? No bones. He has no bones on him. This man has no bones.
Sun's
Oh, turn that out.
burning me up.
Neat. Oh, yeah, right, the sun. Over here, I guess. Bubba, please! Notice me! Notice me, Bubba Senpai. Alright, there we go. Get in there. Ooh, actually, grab the salt. Yum yum. Yum yum yum. We do have clay. And we got some Irampo. Irampo! This looks promising. But I've been fooled before. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, this is where we want to be. Neat. Please don't make me build another pick. Oh, thank goodness we made it through. Alright. Oh, no!
This is getting exhausting.
Getting?
Can't go on. Need some shut-eye.
Well, okay then. Does one of these barrels have water in it? Grass. Why is there grass in a barrel? Clay. Okay, I guess we're going back and catching some sleep. How long have we been going? About an hour, that's good. We'll hike back to our sleeping spot and call it a day for now. How good, what kind of condition is our pickaxe in? One more use! Okay. Okay, we may be constructing an additional pickaxe because I wasted some of its uses on that other thing. We can sleep over here, though. Alright, so next time, then, we'll dig our way through there and see what's on the other side. I really just need to have this wrapped up by October. Is all it is, because I want to do other things in October. This is not what I want to be doing for the month of October. So I'll make some aloe cream for us now that we have clay. There we go. That'll be helpful. Ooh, we can build a shovel. We could use another hammer. Never mind, I used all the resources. Alright, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. We're good. We're good on things. We have equipment. Alright. So I think that's where we're going to call it for today. I don't really have a lot of commentary to add at this exact moment. We'll grab this little guy. There we are. Okay. So then, I'll do my little outro here as I process things. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. I broke the knife. And thanks as always to those of you watching this not ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because hey, you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here soon. I don't know, possibly it's it's going to be next week or the week after, just depending on how quickly I get these things out with some more of this. In the meantime, we do have Dwarf Fortress every Monday, horror content every Saturday, and there's lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined. As always, folks, you should feel free to drop me a line if there's anything you want to see on this channel, especially if you have any survival games you'd like to see me try out, or anything you'd like me to see on your channel. If you've done a run of this, or The Long Dark, or Green Hell that you think I should be watching, let me know, and I will definitely go check it out. I'm gonna cook the... Oh, interesting. What happens if I cook these? Does that ruin their water content? We're not going to mess with it for right now. Alright, I'm going to finish cooking this. I will catch you folks next time. And until then, stay out of the sun. Birdman out.